Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on The Karate Kid 2010 film review. Now, as you know, The Karate Kid, also known as in China, The Kung Fu Dream, is a 2010 martial arts drama film and was meant to be more like a remake in the Karate Kid film series. Now, the premise of the film is meant to follow 12-year-old Dre, played by Jaden Smith, where him and his mum travel from Detroit to Beijing after his mum gets a job working at a car factory. So we kind of see Dre as the kind of fish out of water. He's in a new environment. He's basically seeing a different environment to him. And much like other films where the characters are fish out of water, we see people starting to pick on him, people starting to welcome him in, and we are introduced to the bully character, Jen, who is meant to be based on Johnny from the original Karate Kid films. Now, Jen's character, I feel, is meant to be kind of the main bully. Like, you can kind of tell he doesn't show any concern or care for anyone, and believes in his master's methods, and his master, Master Lai, who is meant to be based on John Kreese, is meant to believe his methods are more solutionate. And we kind of see how Dre is trained by Mr. Han, who is meant to be based on Mr. Miyagi. Now, Mr. Han's character is a character with a past. He kind of wants to help Dre to practice Kung Fu. And we kind of see how he brings him into his world. He's quick to train him and help him out. We kind of see how he starts to make friends with other people, like Maylin, who is kind of meant to be based on Al Mel's. Now, Maylin's character is that she's kind of this great violin player and does see Dre's potential. And I feel, while the film is good, there are things I feel like could have added a bit more emotion to it. I mean, you could have had Mr. Lai as the brother of Mr. Han's wife who died, and could have blamed him for her death, and believes that his methods are more about letting his arrogance and that blind him, about not letting his emotions cloud anyone's judgment. And I kind of feel at the end, you could have had Mr. Han apologising for what happened, and have Master Lai, apologising as well, but now realising his methods weren't going to work. And during the whole Kung Fu tournament, we don't see them really getting disqualified for their more illegal methods. It seems like the judges are more okay with them doing it. And I know, since this isn't meant to be based on karate, instead meant to be based on Kung Fu, so there is a difference in the two fighting styles. And I also know that the writers of Cobra Kai had stated that they aren't going to use the characters from the 2010 remake, but instead focus on characters from the original Karate Kid films, which kind of makes sense, as Cobra Kai is their version of Creed, where we see the characters now in a different environment and more in a different place. I know there have been talks about doing a sequel, and keep in mind, since it's been 11 years, I doubt we're ever gonna see a remake or a sequel of the remake happening. But at the same time, you do appreciate the culture, the scenery, and also the kind of elements that China has. And for someone who's been to China, I can appreciate this film. But I feel, well, the 2010 Karate Kid is an enjoyable one. It's a bit of a hit and miss, but I think it deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.